Alright, I decided to come out to my friends when I was 13 years old, and I thought it was going to be a big surprise, and I thought I was going to be, you know, the the gay one from that point on, and I didn't actually expect anyone to actually know. I was wrong. Everyone pretty much knew, and actually was just waiting for me to tell them so that they could talk about it. But then I came out to my mom. I had prepared myself up into this point and gave myself kind of an escape plan or like an evacuation plan in case something went bad. I don't know, I guess I expected a fire or something to happen right as the point that I was going to be coming out. She said, "That's great, don't tell your father," and then left the room and shut the door in my face. So if you can imagine, that was basically putting me back in the closet. It was just a little bit bigger of a closet that I'd move into. This was a walk-in closet as compared to, just a standing. About a year went by, and I decided to come out to her again, since I was basically felt like I was back in the closet. So with some more preparation, I had some more like materials and stuff that I can give her. I had some stuff from PFLAG that was like, translated in Spanish and in English, and so she could have both languages, and just had questions about like what do I do if my son's gay or whatever. And at that point, I was identifying as gay. Now I mostly identify as queer, just because my identity is my own, and you shouldn't care unless you're trying to sleep with me. So I came out to her those first few times, and the relationship kind of went sour from there. We weren't really close after that point, which was fine. Came out to her the third time, and after that, we kind of both realized that it wasn't necessarily the best thing for me to live at home anymore. So I moved out. But after a year, she kind of recontacted me back and told me that she was going to be leaving the States and moving to Mexico with her newest husband. So we found a space to have coffee and just kind of talk and figure out how things were going to be now that she wasn't going to be living in the States, and how we were going to keep in touch. And at that point, she asked me, who I was dating and what that person was like and what they meant to me, which was the first time ever that she actually was interested in who I was as, gay Ernesto, instead of just very, very not gay Ernesto. It was the persistence, I guess, that I was able to continue to talk about my coming out experience, or continue to tell her reasons why this was okay and it was fine, and in no way it wasn't a disgrace or a shame to my family. You basically come to this country for being an immigrant as someone that has a strike against you already. The second strike then being if you're gay, and not even just against the individual, but against the whole family. So trying to pull away from that and see it as a show of strength, and that the reason that I do a lot of the activism that I do, or the reason why I have become the person that I am, is because I see all of these inequalities, not just against my race or my ethnicity, but against my sexual orientation, and frankly sometimes my gender identity, being outside the gender conforming sphere, I guess. So that's my coming out story in a nutshell, I guess. If you have your own coming out story, you should record it, put it on YouTube so the rest of us can see it. Thanks.